France in the late 1700s faced a crisis. Years of extravagant spending by the monarchy had left the country on the brink of bankruptcy. The burden of taxation fell heavily on the poorest citizens, while the nobility and clergy enjoyed exemptions. Resentment simmered among the people. In 1789, King Louis XVI, desperate for a solution, convened the Estates General. This assembly, meant to represent the three estates of French society, the clergy, the nobility, and the commoners, had not met for over a century. The commoners, representing the vast majority of the population, saw this as an opportunity for much-needed reform. However, the Estates General was structured unfairly. Each estate received only one vote, effectively giving more power to the privileged few. The commoners, frustrated by this injustice, broke away and formed their own assembly, the National Assembly, vowing to create a constitution for France. This act of defiance marked the true beginning of the French Revolution. As tensions escalated in Paris, rumors spread of royal troops amassing outside the city. The people, fearing a crackdown on their newfound defiance, sought to arm themselves. On July 14, 1789, a mob of Parisians stormed the Bastille, a towering medieval fortress that had come to symbolize royal tyranny. The seizure of the Bastille, though largely symbolic, was a turning point in the revolution. It demonstrated the power of the people and their willingness to fight for their rights. The event resonated throughout France, sparking further uprisings and forcing the king to acknowledge the National Assembly's authority. With the monarchy weakened, France embarked on a bold experiment, transforming itself into a republic. The National Assembly abolished feudalism, adopted the Declaration of the Rights of Man and of the Citizen, and began drafting a constitution. However, the road to a republic would be long and tumultuous. The French Revolution was not without its dark chapters. As internal and external threats to the newly formed republic mounted, fear and paranoia gripped the nation. The Committee of Public Safety, established to protect the revolution from its enemies, unleashed a period of brutal repression known as the Reign of Terror. Led by the radical Jacobin faction and figures like Maximilien Robespierre, the Reign of Terror saw thousands of suspected enemies of the revolution, including many innocent people, executed by the guillotine. The king himself was deposed and met his end at the guillotine, sending shockwaves throughout Europe. The terror eventually subsided, but not before leaving a bloody stain on the revolution. The period highlighted the inherent complexities of radical change and the dangers of unchecked power, even in the name of liberty. Section 4. The Emperor's Shadow, Napoleon's Rise from the Ashes. Out of the chaos and uncertainty that followed the Reign of Terror, a new figure emerged, Napoleon Bonaparte. A brilliant military strategist, Napoleon rose through the ranks of the French army, achieving stunning victories against foreign powers that threatened the revolution's ideals. In 1799, Napoleon seized power in a coup d'état, effectively ending the French Revolution. He established himself as first consul and later crowned himself Emperor of the French. While Napoleon's reign was marked by authoritarianism, he also implemented lasting reforms, including a new legal code that continue to influence France today. Napoleon's ambition ultimately led to his downfall. After years of war that spread his influence across Europe, he was finally defeated in 1815. Nevertheless, Napoleon's legacy as a military genius and a shaper of modern Europe remains intact. Section 5. Liberty's legacy, echoes of the revolution in modern France. The French Revolution, though tumultuous and often brutal, left an indelible mark on France and the world. It shattered the foundations of absolute monarchy, replacing it with the ideals of popular sovereignty, liberty, equality, and fraternity. The revolution's legacy is etched in the very fabric of modern France. The values enshrined in the Declaration of the Rights of Man and of the Citizen remain cornerstones of French identity. The principles of republicanism, secularism, and democratic ideals continue to shape French society. The French Revolution serves as a reminder that the pursuit of liberty and equality is an ongoing struggle. It is a story of both triumph and tragedy, a testament to the power of ideas and the complexities of revolution itself.